Hello and welcome to another Grumpy Eyes Rehabilitation Facility. So today we're gonna talk about the changes, the constant changes on the roadmap, and about the priorities of the developers, and like the main focus being switched to Squadron 42. Cause in the last week's Star Citizen Live, one of the devs actually told us that the main focus of the dev team is, of course, Squadron 42. So yeah, let's talk about it and let's cut straight to the chase.
Hello, my name is Grumpy. Grumpy Eye. Grumpy Eye. Grumpy Eye.
Alright, so first off, I gotta talk about the channel. Of course, I do it every week, pretty much. Guys, I mean, I'm so fucking honored and humbled, and I don't know what to say. Like, I've met so much good people in my subscribers list, and like, we have almost 400 subscribers now, and I think we're gonna hit 500 by the end of the next week if it continues to like rise like this. And it's fucking phenomenal, guys. I love you. I really do. And I'm humbled. Yeah. By the way, like, one of the subscribers, his name is, I'm not gonna say his name because somebody is gonna spam him, but like, he just sent me 35 million AUAC to buy a A90 jump. Like, who does that? What a fucking legend. Dude, you know who you are. I fucking love you, dude. And, I mean, you are a true fucking legend, dude. I mean, thank you. My whole org thanks you, dude. I mean, I bought a Carrack because it's more useful, I guess. And I bought the most fucking useless ship that I forgot to mention in the most worthless pieces of ships list. And it's so fucking bad that I completely forgot about it, and I forgot to fucking put it in the list. And it's, of course, the Starfarer. I mean, yeah, I should have bought a 600i because I had the money, but I've completely forgot about that ship. And yeah, that was a bad on my part. But dude, I mean, I love you and thank you. And like, most of you are just good people, and I just want to give you a hug. I just want to give you all a hug. There was a guy that bought a few of my albums, which is phenomenal. A few people told me to make a Patreon or something like that. I mean, I'm honored and I'm humbled by all of this, guys. So yeah, thank you. And you gotta understand that I'm from Serbia, and if like somebody is good to you here, well, it just has a deeper meaning, and there's something behind that. So I'm not really used to all of this, so I love you guys. I truly do. And all I can say is thank you. So yeah, let's talk about the main topic of the video. I'm a bit tired, and it's my father's birthday, and I want to spend it with him. So I'm just gonna try to cut this thing short, so I can actually spend some time with my dad, because I don't really get to see him because of all of the fucking pandemic and shit. And yeah, the main topic of the video is gonna be, of course, the focus being diverted to Squadron 42. I mean, at least they have been honest with us and told us that their main focus is gonna be Squadron 42, which, in my opinion, is straight up bullshit. But of course, you can post your opinion on it. And they've told us that is actually gonna help PU, but yeah. We should watch the clip from the actual video first, right? So let's do it.
You've reset. Your new title is Squadron 42 FPS Game Director.
That is correct.
And with that, you're going to be moving from the day-to-day activities of putting stuff into Star Citizen and moving towards a more Squadron 42 focus.
So what we're going to do, what the fundamental change here is that Active Feature Team and Core Gameplay Pillar are going to make a feature, as we always have done, in the exact same time frame with the roadmap that we've had for the last 12 months, right? Then, instead of it coming to the PU and Squadron simultaneously, what it's going to do is that it's going to come to Squadron first. And in Squadron, we're going to implement it and deliver it to create a final unified experience for Squadron 42.
Hopefully it means better features for Squadron. Hopefully it means Squadron development runs faster and more ahead. Hopefully it means that when these features come out to the PU, they are more fully developed, more fully fleshed out, and thus more enjoyable for the players to get them.
So there is a narrative here in the community where people say, well, CAG needs to release something so people don't think the Star Citizen is a scam. People don't think it's a scam anymore. They see it as a meme now. It's not even fucking a scam anymore. It's just a meme because it's like 9 years in development and it's still in the state that we know of. And like a few days ago, I joined the server and I was like, whoa, wow, I'm having great fucking FPS. By the way, I have a Ryzen and 64 gigabytes of RAM and a graphics card, 3080 with, I think, 32 gigabytes of, I don't know, I'm a fucking musician, I don't know technical stuff, but it's a pretty good rig. And I was surprised that I was having great FPS, and then I checked the FPS and then it was fucking 25. And like, how low are my standards if I'm amazed by 25 FPS? I mean, 25 FPS on a state-of-the-art rig is just like, it shouldn't be like that, right? But yeah, so my thoughts on the narrative that like CAG needs to release something for it to be like considered as a real fucking company and not just lying to people and whatever the narrative is right now, is like, I mean, we are paying for Star Citizen. We are not paying for Squadron 42. We're buying ships for Star Citizen. We paid for Star Citizen as the game, the fucking game pack, right? We are paying for the skins. We are paying for the fucking subscribers items. We're paying for everything for Star Citizen and not Squadron 42. If you want to play Squadron 42, we gotta buy the fucking game, right? It doesn't come with Star Citizen. You can get a discount and that's it. But like, you still gotta pay for Squadron 42, right? So why doesn't that money go into that game? Cause like, we have spent 400 fucking million on this game in 9 years, and now they tell us that their main focus is gonna be Squadron 42. Why? And yeah, I mean, you may see it as a good thing because they're gonna finish Squadron 42 and they're gonna just like focus on Star Citizen. But I mean, are they? Because like Squadron 42 came out of nowhere at some point, like a long time ago now, but it came from fucking nowhere. And like, what makes you so sure that they're not gonna work on Squadron 42, the sequel, or Squadron 43, or Wing Commander 16, or whatever? What makes you so sure that they're not just gonna divert their focus to something else, while they still sell JPEGs to focus on other stuff? I mean, what makes you so sure that they're not gonna do like a mobile game or have a fucking a movie now, a Squadron 42 movie with our money? If you Google it, because I remember it, because I wasn't a backer back in 2012. I was just like following the project's development since the Kickstarter. And as far as I remember, and as far as I can Google it, Squadron 42 was, in quotations, announced back in 2012, right? But it was supposed to be a single-player experience in Star Citizen. And at some point, I don't remember when, maybe it was like 2014 or something like that, they've switched it to just wanted to make a separate game out of it. Which, I mean, okay, we swallowed it. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm really stoked to see all these characters or all these actors in a game, and I would really like Squadron 42 to be a good game. I would really want it to pan out and just be good, at least better than fucking Cyberpunk, but we'll see, I guess. But are we paying for Squadron 42 or Star Citizen, or are we just paying for Chris's dreams? Because if so, I mean, just make a funding page and just like call it fucking Chris's Dreams and we'll fucking pay for it, I guess. But just as an example, you go to, let's say, McDonald's and you pay for a Big Mac with fries, and like other people are getting their stuff, but you're not getting your stuff. And like they are making fucking flurries and they're making whatever the cheeseburgers and shit, and you're just waiting for the fucking Big Mac, right? And it's not happening. And what do you do then? I mean, you just fucking leave. And there's like 3.2 million of us, 3.2 million players that are waiting on this game, fucking pledgers that bought. I mean, it doesn't really fucking matter what they bought. It could be an Aurora or it could be a Javelin. It doesn't matter. They still paid for the fucking game, and or they paid for the JPEGs. And just imagine like going to McDonald's and just getting like fuck all, just getting like pictures, paying for fucking pictures on the walls of a Big Mac, and just getting like, well, here's a fry. You wanted a Big Mac with fries, right? Well, here's one fry. The other one is coming in like 3 months. Like, you're just gonna go to the other restaurants, right? And you're not gonna fuck with McDonald's again, right? Or as an example, I'm a music producer, and if somebody just gave me money to make them a song, which I do. Well, I did before I made a YouTube channel, and I made it because of the fucking pandemic, because there's nothing here in Serbia right now, because musicians don't have any money, and yeah, it's really bad. But like, if they fucking paid me to do something, and I took that fucking money, and I made a music video for it, and like a music video for myself, and I completely disregard the request of the guy that fucking paid for his song, and I just did something else and he got fuck all, he would be mad. He would probably sue me. Or, I mean, being from Serbia, he would fucking beat me up, right? But like, that is not how you do business. Anywhere. You get money, you deliver. And that's it. And imagine if I told them like, well, yes, I am developing other songs for other people or myself with your money, but the thing is, when they're done, your song is gonna be better, and your album is gonna be better, because I've already had experience with doing other songs, and those other songs that I did resemble yours. Therefore, yours is gonna be better. I mean, once I have time to finish it. What kind of fucking business plan is that? Or you can look at it like this: if you paid a construction business to make you a home, you want that home to be the fucking top priority. You do not give a fuck about the business building that are building down the block. You do not. You want your house to be done. And if the main selling point of them prioritizing the business building is like that you're gonna get an office inside of the building at a discount, you're not gonna be fucking sold on that, because you don't need an office, you need a fucking home. I need a fucking home first. Then you do all the other stuff. I don't fucking care. And like, you can say that 3.2 million people is a big number, and it is, if you look at it like that, because they paid for the fucking game, but it is really not, because there's like 7 billion people on the fucking planet, right? And there's a shitload of gamers, and most of them, because there's a lot of fans of Star Wars, Star Trek, and all the fucking sci-fi. People would love to play this game. This game would have like at least like 10 or 15 million players, like active players. Probably not playing every day, but like the community would be much bigger. Because this game has a lot to offer, but it is not delivering. And at one point, they have started calling it a live service. I can just Google for a definition of a live service game. Let me just read it out. Making a successful live service game requires content, updates, and player base that is willing to stick around. Now, the main question here is, do we have all of that? And are you guys happy with it? Because as far as I can see it, we have a sandbox game, which is okay, but we do not have all the content that was promised to us. And now we don't even know when it's gonna come into the game. Cause like, if you check the roadmap, I just did a video about the roadmap a few days ago, and like, if you check it, most of the fucking content and like gameplay loops have been pushed back to 3.18, which is in like 9 months, or even more, cause you never know. And like, we may get some other gameplay loops, but we don't know about those. We never know with CAG. And I have to remind you that the Reclaimer is in the game for 3.5 years now, and we still don't have salvage. And salvage is maybe gonna come with Vulture, but maybe it could be just salvage tier 0, and we're gonna get a multi-tool salvage. I mean, or maybe it's just gonna work for the Vulture and not for the Reclaimer. Or maybe it will work. We don't really know, because they don't tell us shit. Because their PR is there just to fucking extinguish fires. Like when we brigaded the fucking Star Citizen live with just spamming the desync, fix the fucking desync CAG. What did they do? They made a fucking Star Citizen video about how they love PvPing and how PvP is gonna evolve. But we still got 3.14, which is much worse than 3.13 desync wise. And don't get me wrong, if you're new to the channel, don't get me wrong, I love this game. I love what the devs are doing, but like their strategy and their priorities are just bad, and we all know that. It's like been 9 years and we still don't have pretty much anything except bounty hunting and mining, which is broken in this patch because of the fucking scanning mechanic. And I mean, yeah, you probably guys know about that, but like most of us don't even fucking play the game. We just like, if we are in the game, we just fuck around and like fly around, and that's it. Like when I told my friend from my org that their main focus is gonna be Squadron 42, he was like, well, yeah, because Star Citizen is done, right? I mean, that's it. This is the game now. It's completely fine. It's not. Of course it's not. He was fucking sarcastic, but like, what's the strategy? I mean, we all know that your CAG's priorities are bad, but this is just making things worse. And like, the worst thing about that is that like the YouTubers are just like in for it. They like it. Well, yeah, they should just release something so CAG has something to offer. No, at least in my opinion, fucking no. We paid for Star Citizen and we want Star Citizen. You can do Squadron 42 in your spare time, or you just like give it a 50-50 split of your time and it'll be fine. But if I pay somebody to make me something, he cannot do other stuff until he makes me that thing. The only thing that he can do is to split his time evenly to make more stuff. And that's it. That's how fucking businesses work. All of them. No fucking excuses. So Star Citizen should be a main priority. And speaking of priorities, they need to fucking start listening to the community. Because having no salvage for 3.5 years while you sell reclaimers, that's like, I can't, I'm getting angry now. That's bad. That is just straight up bad. And then people are wondering why the funding has dropped. Well, because of that shit. Like, fool me once, shame on you, but like, fool me for a 9 years period, that's a shame on all of us. And yes, I know that it takes time, and I know that this is like the biggest fucking project that gaming has ever seen. But are their priorities straight? They are not. They are obviously not. Are they listening to the community? They're not. They're just relying on whales, and that's it. Why? Why though? Because you have 400 million to fuck around. Well, fine. That money is gonna go out at some point. And what then? No game for like 20 years? 15 years? And then you're just gonna give up, or you're gonna change your business model after fucking 15 years? after fooling 3.5 million people for 9 years. Like, come on, CAG, Chris, come on. You can see this as me being an asshole, or you can see this as constructive criticism. Because it is. And people don't fucking get it. I made this channel just to fucking battle the content creators that are making content on a contentless game. And it is a contentless game. It still is. Wow, we're gonna get infiltration in the same bunkers, whatever it's called, infiltration and defense, in the next patch. In the next patch, 3.15, after 9 years, we're gonna get the same fucking bunkers with a different kind of mission. Wow. Such gameplay, much wow. And like in the same video, they say that like this is not gonna change anything. Like it's probably gonna be better. How the fuck is it gonna be better? If your priorities are on Squadron 42, how is the PU gonna be better? It's not. Well, you're gonna get content that is finished and it's done. Are we? Like, we're just getting medical gameplay tier 0 or whatever it's fucking called. Whatever the tier is, I don't know, I fucking forgot. They don't even fucking know their tiering anymore. Like, how is that better? How? Explain to us, how is that? Because like, they say that once they finish a gameplay loop for Squadron 42, then we're gonna get it in Star Citizen. So how is that better? Because we gotta fucking wait more, right? And you guys gotta tell me in the comments if I'm just a douchebag or I probably am. People just like see me as a douchey piece of shit, which I'm trying not to be. I'm seriously trying not to be. I'm just trying to push the game in the right direction. I mean, the channel has grown and it's gonna continue growing, and at some point the CAG will have to listen to us. With your help, guys, of course, because without your shares and subscribes and likes, nothing is gonna happen. Because, like, we have a bunch of creators that are just creating nothing. They're not even playing the game. They're seriously not. They play the game once in a week or once in, like, a month. And they just make content about how they are stoked about new updates and shit. Because they're making revenue, and that's all. And like, is that helping the game? It's not. You gotta fucking play the game, dude. If you're a content creator, you gotta fucking play the game. First play the game and then fucking tell us if it's alright or not. If you're stoked about medical gameplay. Cause who in their right mind can say that medical gameplay is gonna be great? No, it's gonna be game breaking. And that's it. That's it. It's gonna be just game breaking for most of us. Because what do you think is gonna happen when you enter the fucking prospector? You're gonna die. You always die. And then what? You're gonna spawn on a planet? Or when you stub your toe on a fucking staircase or on a ramp? What then? Everybody's just gonna be limping around the system because, like, they've just fallen over for no fucking reason. Because the game is not there yet. It's filled with bugs and it's gonna be game breaking. And then what? I don't know, guys. Tell me in the comments what do you think. That's it for today. I really gotta go. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. And you guys are fucking, I love you. You guys are legends. And don't forget to bring a towel when you're traveling through space. And yeah. Ta-ta-da-da-ta. Get your priorities straight, CAG, or this game is gonna become a much bigger meme than it is right now. And subscribe, and I love you. Thank you, and bye.